Kathy Hanson, and this week we're going to talk about something that everybody wants to talk about, but barely anybody really commits to finding a solution, and that is in this culture of busy, 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 and the glorification of being busy, people don't often admit they're not getting enough sleep. When I had an audience of over 100 people, very diverse audience, men and women, working from different departments in a large corporation, when I asked what the thing was that they needed the most, it was sleep. Okay, so it's very common to not have enough sleep when you have small children, ailing parents, or you're trying to work really hard for your business. But we all need 6 to 8 hours of sleep consistently, right? And you need to have a rhythm. I think you all know that. So I'm here to tell you a couple of insights and perspectives that I know from my clients that have really worked. And I really want you to take an honest look at your routine and tell yourself whether you're sabotaging your sleep routine or not. I want you to look at the next week or two and sort of track. And if you have to write it down, it's just like a food journal. No one's going to see it, but you have to be honest with yourself. What time are you actually going to bed? And when you actually go to bed, is your head hitting the pillow and are you going to sleep? Or are you spending 2-3 hours on a device? That's not good. We've all read and heard even the headlines that screens are bad for our circadian rhythms. Our brain looks at those blue screens of the phones, iPads, laptops, and it doesn't know what to make of those blue screens, and it certainly doesn't help you wind down your brain, especially if it's emails or work related. It can be super fun. You could be on social media, but it's still a screen, backlit, and it's not good for your brain because you don't rest when you see those kind of things. So I'm going to give you one tip and one insight that I think in this society where we glorify being busy, and a lot of professionals talk about how busy they are, and when they ask ways to get more sleep, you have to ask that question of yourself and be honest, just like you do if you were trying to lose weight and have a food journal. You look at what you do when you wake up, you look at what you do when you go to sleep, and you look at ways in which you can gain an hour of pillow time, of actually sleeping. The best and most successful women, entrepreneurs and business women and CEOs have said recently in the last few years that sleep is something that no one wants to talk about. And that's too bad, because we can all help one another talk about something as benign as sleep, but it's really not benign. It's very, very, very important to your energy and your cognitive skills and rejuvenating yourself. And I could go on and on. You know if you need more sleep or not. And the question becomes, how do you get more sleep? Well, you start tracking it, baby, and you start telling yourself, what am I doing that's preventing me from sleeping more? If it's kids, ailing parents, work, 24/7 emails, those are things that you're going to have to deal with. And I've done videos on them. What it is that you think is an insurmountable reason why you cannot get 6 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. And I'm here to help. And I'm sure you have colleagues and friends who've experienced that same kind of thing. I hope that this has given you some insight and perspective in how to take some action and get more sleep and feel better about yourself every morning and feel energized when you get up. Every day of the week, 7 days a week. That's for the whole new year. That's your back pocket strategy for the week. Make it a great week. If you're taking your phone to bed because you think you have to answer emails 24/7, that's a problem in and of itself, and I've made another video about that. I could go on and on about that. So please think about what it is that you think you have to be doing in your bedroom. Okay, turn off the dirty minds for a second. Think about what it is you absolutely have to be doing instead of sleeping. It's so important.